the man who lost everything, his master, his lover, the Jedi Order, Ashoka, and his brother. In today's video I will be discussing the tragic story of my favorite character in Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi. The saddest thing about Obi-Wan Kenobi is the seeming futility of his actions, until the very end. In The Phantom Menace he can't save his master. In Attack of the Clones he can't stop Dooku's escape. In the Clone Wars he tries so hard to save Duchess Satine, and to stop Darth Maul, he fails all the same. The one love of his life, Satine Kryze, he can't save. And to think that he gave up a life with her for the Jedi Order. And now, that chance is lost. This one is truly a blow. It shows his devotion to the Jedi Order when Satine is being tortured in front of him. It's one of the most inspirational moments in Star Wars. He thinks that Darth Maul will kill him and not Satine. You're sure that she'll survive, that he'll save her, but he doesn't, he fails. Then the greatest blow of all comes. The man that he raised, that he trained, betrays the Jedi Order. The only thing Obi-Wan has left. He brings himself to do the hardest thing he's ever done. Harder than facing Maul, or Dooku, harder than toiling in the slave pits of Kodovo, worse than anything he's experienced in his life. He had to fight his best friend Anakin Skywalker. And even that was futile. He failed to work up the courage to end his friend, and, because of that, Darth Vader's reign of terror begins. Of course, as old Ben he makes peace with himself, accepts his mistakes, and rises above them. But it doesn't change the facts. Obi-Wan's life is one of failure. All he believes in, all he loves, is torn down around him. But he never gives up. He is the perfect Jedi. A light in the darkness. His power was great enough to shock Sidious and Dooku, but he detested violence. He did it only when necessary. He had more reason than Anakin's to turn to the dark side, but he is not weak. This exchange between Obi-Wan, Maul, and Satine really shows his devotion, his refusal to give up, give in, to the dark side. He loved Anakin as a close friend, or even as a brother. He cared for him in the best way he could, taking him after the death of his master at Darth Maul's hands. After all, he had to fight for his life and eventually crippled Anakin, leaving him to die a painful death alone. Anakin survived this and became Darth Vader, the reason for Obi-Wan's own death. It was a sad end for him to die by the hand of his once apprentice and friend. The great tragedy of Obi-Wan Kenobi is that he had a front row seat to a series of galaxy-changing events and he could never do a thing about them. Anakin was always going to bring balance to the Force by destroying the Jedi and the Sith, and Obi-Wan was always going to be forced to play witness to it. In the Kenobi series coming in 2022, I hope they really express the true feelings Obi-Wan felt. I hope they show how devastated the man really was, but pushed through and never let bad emotions cloud his thoughts. If you guys enjoyed this video, give the video a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. I will be covering more stories of different characters in the future.